As we embark on this journey creativity, innovation, and excellence, we are thrilled to witness the final of this grand event. The Print Olympiad serves as a platform to celebrate the integrity and talent of our body printers, who represent the future of the packaging and printing industry. We are deeply grateful to all our distinguished guests and judges for gracing this occasion and their presence and invaluable insights. Your support and encouragement means a world to us, and play a pivotal role in success of this event. I would now like to welcome you all to the inaugural song to be performed by the students of this institute. Olympiad, Shreya, Sujata, Reena, and Rini. a degree in printing engineering. He was assisted between 2014 to 2017, where his emphasis was on product evaluation, press standardization, and development of brand solutions. Thank you.
Everyone, respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, and our colleagues, and most importantly, our beloved students and participants for whom this program is meant for. Today, we think and how we communicate. Over the course of millennia, the technology of print has not only survived but has thrived, and it has helped all of us culminate, and today is the celebration of this print. This idea of Print Olympiad as thought by Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra, who has been kind enough by getting into the professional world in the days to come. With this, let us formally begin today's program by introducing and requesting our most esteemed dignitaries to come up on stage. First, I would like to introduce our most respected chief guest, Mr. Joyanta Banerjee, whom I have the privilege of welcoming as our chief guest today. Mr. Banerjee is present in mining engineering from erstwhile Bengal Engineering College, Shibpur, which is presently IIEST, and then went on to achieve his master's degree in operations research and business administration from Regional Engineering College, Durgapur, which is presently NIT Durgapur. Before assuming this post, Shri Banerjee served the Directorate of Technical Education and Training, namely West Bengal State Council of Technical Education and West Bengal State Council of Vocational Education for a considerable period of time. Before changing the role to administration of diploma education system, Shri Banerjee served as a lecturer in mining engineering for about a day. Extremely thankful that Mr. Banerjee has given his valuable time to spend here and encourage our dear students. I would kindly request Mr. Banerjee to come up and take his seat on the dais. Thank you, sir. Professor Chopra is the chairman of projects at Offset Printers Association and the man behind Print Olympiad. A gold medalist in printing technology, Professor Chopra is a man on a mission. His slogan that is proud. Next, I would like to welcome and introduce our 3 decades, during which he has demonstrated exemplary leadership and administrative skills. He commenced his career in 1992 and has served in various capacities, including as lecturer and head of the departments in various prestigious polytechnic institutes in West Bengal, including RIPT, Baripur Government Polytechnic, Central Footwear Training Center, and many more. He has been associated with many academic activities. One of his notable attributes is his commitment to fostering a conducive learning environment for students and faculty alike. As an administrator, he has successfully overseen various academic, a highly respected figure in the academic community. I would kindly request Mr. Mondal to come up on stage and take. Next, it is my privilege to welcome Mr. Meet Jain, who is the Director of Stylo Media Private Limited, Kolkata, and our most. Next, I would like to introduce specializes in providing services for printing, advertising, material customers across 36 countries, 5 continents, achieve defect-free print quality of products on time. CDC's on-time delivery performance for the last 6 months has been 95.3%. CDC is also a proud winner of the most prestigious Print Week Company of the Year award for book printing education category. CDC has won more than 75 national awards in printing over the last 10 years, making them one of the highest awarded printer in the country. Mr. Chaudhary has completed his engineering in computer science from NIT Nagpur, then followed up with MS in print media from the prestigious Rochester Institute of Technology, USA, specializing in color science. He has also done an executive MBA from Indian School of Business and Operations and Supply Chain Management. He is a die-hard follower of theory of constant. To welcome Dr. Chatterjee to the stage and request him to take the seat. With this illustrious panel in front of us, I would request our principal in charge and chief patron, Mr.
different industry in abroad as well as in various areas in our country. I will say, as a student, you must see your career, educational career, but side by side, you must nurture your social and humanity.
Thank you, sir, for your kind guidance for our students and their. I'd like to request Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra to give his speech and explain the concept of Print Olympiad and its benefits to the print students and.
Thank you very much for thank you, sir, thank you very much for accepting us to be here. Technical head of environment. This is the aspect. Regarding Olympiad, first of all, I would like to thank the RIPT department. There was also just explain why this thing Olympiad, what is happening, why are we, what is the reason behind it. First of all, I will tell friends, this is we are doing for our own benefit. When they try to learn out of the book, they will understand what is the requirement of the market, and it will be very easy for them to adjust to the market. Today we have with us one of the biggest printers of the country. Do the services or the production of the services which is required. That is the only company which will exist tomorrow. It is important to understand this very deeply, be able to change, adopt and be agile. That's the only thing possible. Please guys, all of you all are smart young guys, change, continuously change, be agile and adopt. Please follow these 3 mantras and I'm sure your guys are going to be tomorrow's future leaders.
Thank you, sir. Now I would kindly request our chief guest, Mr. Joyanto Banerjee, to give his formal speech and also to declare the East Zone Print Olympiad finale open.
Thank you, RIPT, for inviting me in this inaugural session of Print Olympiad 2024, 6th Print Olympiad 2024. Before giving my formal inaugural speech, I just want to know who are the participants, who are the 7 participants, if they can raise their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is the 7th one? One is absent. So for last couple of years, I am associated with I am associated with World Skill Competition. World Skill Competition, that is for different skilling initiatives. NSDC conduct that World Skill Competition, and for West Bengal, we sending. These are the events when industries and so-called already established professionals, they acknowledge our students regarding their achievement, regarding the milestone. I hope some of our students in due course of time will appear in Shark Tank type of activities, Shark Tank type of TV shows in very recent years, who will pass through to my students is that you spend maximum time in this institute to learn anything or everything from this institute. These 3 years are very important in your life. With these 3 years as foundation of your career, you will be able to do anything or everything in your life. In recent past, one center of excellence has been established in Regional Institute of Printing Technology. I hope that has not been geared up to that tune. I will request the Institute Authority to gear it up and give the maximum support to the students. With these few words, and restricting myself to be a teacher like or to give a full lecture session of 1 hour 45 minutes, I conclude my opening remarks and opening speech, and I declare this 6th Spring Olympiad 2024 open. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for formally declaring the East Zone Print Olympiad. With the zero memento and a photo. Next, I will with the zero flag. Also to the institute, accepted by our principals as well. Next, I would.
As a person said, we should give standing ovation to him. Please, sir, standing ovation to him.
Please take over. Please. Thank you so much for your kind. Thank you. Our chief guest. Next, I would request him, Mr. I would request Mr. Meet Jain. Mr. Manu Chaudhary. Dr. Gautam Chatterjee. I'm so encouraging and for conducting this entire program, organizing this entire program at our institute. Thank you. So please. Occupy my team. Himanshu Pandey is here. Himanshu Pandey. Okay. Sir, all the circles, please.
I'm preparing you for the next lecture, which is on AI. And that is your good luck that you are going to listen about AI.
Reality which is seen by us in real life, but for augmented reality we are seeing those things in screen in front of us through
And what is AI?
artificial intelligence is it is actually the software engineers which are
Give me one example of AI. What you have seen in your life. आपने सुबह से शाम तक अभी कुछ AI सीखा? AI को मेरे को समझ आ गया। AI क्या है? अब रोज देखते हो, 5 मिनट बाद देखते हो।
the artificial intelligence is used in phones.
Phone can be said, but it is not artificial intelligence. We put it in. People put it in. जैसे आप Google देखते हो तो Google अपने आप फोटो बताता है। While learning about AI, you must learn all the activities, all the techniques. So students, you are going to learn today what will happen tomorrow. Artificial intelligence is not a new thing. As I was telling, OCR is optical character reading. When scanners were introduced, who put the scanner on a text, it was just telling what is happening. But at that time, the accuracy was 32%. 100% accurate. I'm talking 50 years back, 30 years back. Now, what is there? We are requesting a learned personality who is working on it. Not only that he will speak like I'm speaking, he will practically show you the artificial intelligence. That is your lifetime opportunity. It is your lifetime opportunity. So, big class for Manu Chaudhary, who is from your city, from Citizen Center, who will tell you about the artificial intelligence.
Thank you, Sudhir. Thank you. If there's no presentation, I actually show a lot of things. I just need to check if the internet is working. WhatsApp?
Yes, sir.
Can you send messages?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll ask a lot of you to do a lot of activities. I'll ask a lot of questions. And since मेरे को हमारे बोका वाली एक है बोशिये से to give a presentation, I will also invite a lot of dignitaries here and ask them to ask questions, different questions. Is there anybody who has not used ChatGPT yet? So, you've not used ChatGPT yet. Okay. So let's first try to demonstrate what ChatGPT is to people who have not used ChatGPT before I go in my presentation. Speed is very low, but it's okay. Let me simplify the scenario. In one of the introductions, sir said it took 7-8 months for him to organize this print Olympiad kind of a situation, right? Now, what if we could have done it in 5 minutes? I would have told ChatGPT, I want to select top 5 printing students who are studying engineering and diploma in India. And so, what are the 5 printing industry? They are studying engineering in printing. I want you to suggest 5 topics on which the students will speak, and we will be able to judge their qualities in today's industrial scenario. And it's going to give me just exactly 5 questions, and I hope they are put 5 areas. It's now calculating. The second one, the impact of digital transformation on traditional printing. Alright, that's also a topic that has there for your students. The third topic, innovations in 3D printing and its application. Okay, that's also there. The role of printing in packaging industry trends. Okay, that's also there. And the fifth question, challenges and opportunities in printing industry post COVID-19. So what Sir did with taking a lot of surveys from different printers and what does the industry need, and compiling all of the data, the device could do it in 2-3 minutes. Right? So that's the power of generative AI. AI and generative AI is very different. AI, like Sir said, we've been using for decades. Generative AI is just for last 2-3 months I've been spending all my time, most of my time in different applications of AI. So you got the idea of the power of AI. So this question is for the students. Can we have some mics? So anybody who wants to answer, they can raise the hand. The question is, let's not talk about shop floor. Okay, I know after studying you also want to become supervisors in the shop floor, you want to be machine operators. But most of the people, they want to sit in the office and they work on different things that people work on the office. So the question is to the students, what do you want to do after you study printing? Anybody wants to answer? What kind of work you want to do if you get a job in a printing industry? We have a very short time. Just fast answer.
So after studying printing engineering, what I have found that apart from my core learning, I am also learning new technologies like.
What do you want to do when you join a company? What do you want to do? What do you think you want to
Apply
do?
the technologies that which I have learned, like a new technology, like the Gen AI is there, like AI is there.
What do you want? These are technology, but do you want to be part of the sales team? Do you want to be part of the production team? Do you want to be part of the planning team? What do you want to do?
So I will apply all my technical knowledge to increase the productivity in the printing.
Okay. So he wants to increase the productivity in the printing field. Okay. So this question is more relevant to the sales. Is there anybody who wants to join the sales team? Ultimately, a lot of students from RIPT end up joining the sales team. Fortunately, unfortunately, they don't end up increasing the productivity. But is there anybody who wants to join the sales team here? No. Acha. I'll give you one short example. What happens in sales? We get an inquiry that I want to print. लुथरा जी आप नहीं कर रहे तो आपको मैं अपना फोन दे देता हूँ. ये WhatsApp फोन है. Imagine this is a sales guy who is working at CDC. Has anybody started this? It should get connected to your WhatsApp and a generic message should have been there. Anybody there? आप आ जाओ आगे. हाँ. So it's better if everybody participates because this is what's going to happen in future. Or this is what is happening right now with CDC. Okay. So he sent a message, hi there, I have a printing requirement for you. Luthra ji, you can just w.app search w.app. Searching. तो आप एक काम करिए, आप WhatsApp में you can add a contact. Okay, so there are a lot of people who received so many inquiries. How much time do you think the person will take to answer to all of these inquiries? In my organization, they'll at least take 2-3 days to speak to each one of them. Now, I am sure whoever has written, they've got a reply already. And you can just start conversing with the person. What is the response that you've got?
Profit leaflets fall under our advertising materials category. Could you please specify the quantity you are looking to print? Our minimum order is quantity for flyers, leaflet is 500 rupees. I will reply from the chat box.
Alright, so now what would you write to that? This guy can communicate better, this guy can communicate faster, this guy can solve all the other problems which many of the sales guys will fail to ask. So you can even ask, like last time I took quotation from you, but your price was higher from your competitor. The AI will be able to answer that, why your prices are higher, and he will try to convince you why you should buy from us. Or you can even write, last time when we printed something with you, the color was not right. And the AI will be able to answer immediately on what might have went wrong and what they are doing now to make sure the colors are right. So that's the power of AI in the sales organization team. And by the way, since all of you are putting all this data, it's almost impossible for the organization to go through all the conversations. In the backend, anybody who's confirmed that I want to print, let's say 5,000 leaflets and given their name, it gets recorded and our sales team can immediately take up from there. So effectively, if there are more than even hundreds of people who are contacting us at the same time, we'll be able to convert all of them right away. And all through this WhatsApp. I mean, you don't have to go to any chat GPTs, you don't have to go to any apps.
So I have written I need 1,000 copies and the reply came, great, printing 1,000 leaflets is definitely something we can handle. Could you please share your contact details so our CRM team can reach out to you for further details and provide you with the quote. Then I have asked, can you please give me the budget? Then I got the reply, to provide you with accurate estimate, I will need a bit more information regarding the size, which kind of leaflets you want.
So, and like a salesperson would reply, would get back to you, the app is working and he is sending all these messages. Right. So, this is one of the scenarios that we are implementing. The other scenario, which is again very, very interesting, I'll share with you. And one more thing. When I came from US in 2010, a lot of people used to ask me, is the technology in Western countries far superior than what we are doing in India? Now, what I'm going to show you now is probably the only app in the world who is doing it right now. Okay? So, there is no Western country, there is no any other printer in India who is doing it, or there is no other software provider who will be doing what I'm going to show you now. What happens and how do you respond to that?
We need to ask things and get back to them. But there is a possibility of eventually detail online. पर हाँ आज भी पता करके पता नहीं you need to find out in that form.
Now there are two ways. Industries from TT is currently pending. The order was placed on April 12, 2024 and is scheduled to be delivered on May 10, 2024. The planned finish date for the order is also May 2024. So that's, you can just ask any question or you can just ask what were the
top road so that you can, these system can keep the information instantly.
that's a completely different story altogether. Also, this is only an interface, but whatever data is required, everybody is using an ERP is putting all those data. It's not like I'm not.
Yeah, system need to be there.
You need to have a package data. So what it is doing is is currently going to the system and checking when the job will be printed. So if you go to the printing schedule, it is checking the printing schedule, then it is checking after printing what are the other things that will happen, and then calculating the time and adding that and giving you this answer. It's not giving you just a random date. It's doing all of these activities in the backend and sending you this data. Now, even more complicated activity that we managed to pull out. And this is, I'm sure, a lot of people who are going to Drupa, people will talk about this that they are doing. They will, you see what I can do. We've already done it, and I'm going to show this to everyone. So for this, I've asked Amalji's help. So in your organization, if a client comes and tells you that I want to print packaging box, 50,000 quantity, this is the size, blah blah, give you the specification. What is the process of giving an estimate? How does an estimate generate it?
Actually, we have prepared the Excel software.
That's it. So it's, let's say you get an email. Software is backend, but somebody has to put it there. Okay. So normally, what happens is, if some request comes, even this is what's happening with us. 90%, 80% of the print companies have owners who do the estimation. So they sit on the estimation and give the estimation. The software will take 4-5 minutes, but the process, the person when he is free, he will do it for the customer. The time that he is asked you to give a price and the time when he actually gets the price normally takes 24 hours to 48 hours in a general scenario. So I will show you one system where the AI bot will understand your requirements. Luthra, you give me the specifications. Hello. So I want to print a packaging box for given a lot of things. Let's read through it. So it's asking for the product type. You want an RTI, crash block, what kind of product do you want? Crash block, okay. I want crash block. How much quantity? 20,000. 20,000 pieces. Okay. Then he is asking for dimension. Give me a size.
In inches, maybe.
Asking in mm, but give an inches.
Okay. 5 inches by 6 inches by 8 inches.
Normally it's not that much. 5 inches by 3 inches by, let's say 7 inches. Okay.
That data, अभी आप सब लोग चुपचाप बैठे हो तो कैसे लाते हो? Okay, just for experiment. Now grab all the people in your life. It's an enjoyment moment. Enjoy the meeting student of each student. So this is a team which will be helping us to collect the data from the audience, to collect the judges.
on behalf of RIPT Kolkata. Thank you, Mr. Chaudhary. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Thank you, Dr. Mashra. Now, my colleague here.
I hope it's my speech, but don't worry, I'm not going to give a speech. I'll just speak for 1 minute. And that's just to give a big thanks to all this honored, beautiful song in the beginning of the event for organizing this so flawlessly. Little flaws may come now because I am here. So please, Lutra holds a bachelor's degree in commerce in 1983 from Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration. With a vision and determination to make a meaningful impact in the realm of business, Mr. career, he has deep association in pre-press and he has worked in CTP color processing as well as different workflow functions. In industry for a short stint, she has joined the Department of Basic Engineering. She has completed her Doctor of Philosophy in 2016. She is specialized in printing material science, printing techniques, print problems, etc. She has
Bilal Haq. Bilal Haq. So these are the 6 students. First, Vanilla Vishwas is not there. Not Mark. They are given the all the audience, including the judges, including the speakers, including the students, they have one seat for the audience. So everybody got that seat also. सबको मिल गया ना शिक्षा रिस्पॉन्सिबल करो ना everybody got बच्चा बताओ सबको मिल गया anybody who has not got the audience call sheet please give it you have to see nobody may feel too at least they are here they are the top 6 of the e-sport it's not easy for action just give the particular action. You have a sheet, take the sticker on it, just take the sticker. Sheet अपने पास है बोलते हैं Arjun, these are the 5 topics. You can choose any one of them. Picture of Indian printing industry. So, Arjun, now you have time. Google देखो, phone देखो, student से बात करो, जहाँ रहो, बाहर रहो, जहाँ मर्जी रहो, but within 5 minutes be here. So, हमारे पास we have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes.
और movable time.
For movable time.
Movable.
I'm sure.
Monotype, linotype, monotype, linotype.
मोनोटाइप लैनोटाइप गुटेनबर्ग का नाम तो सुना है ना अच्छा जिसने गुटेनबर्ग का नाम नहीं सुना हो बताओ वो द पर्सन was the printing student was not heard the name of Gutenberg is there any student वही हम लोग इंटरेक्ट है what actually I may tell that Gutenberg is called father of modern printing why but it is आपका क्या नाम? आपका नाम?
Shojit Shah.
So Shruti Saha told that Gutenberg is known for mobile type, nanotype, monotype. Any other? मैडम देखिए आपके स्टूडेंट क्या कर रहे हैं हम देखिए maybe four is not. Gutenberg, what Gutenberg did? Gutenberg did that. We are sitting with the Jalopur University students, with RIPT students, and people are not replying what Gutenberg did for printing industry. It's not a good thing. सर देख लो आपके स्टूडेंट क्या कर रहे हैं. Previous to that, it was a reverse. आपको पता है पहले छपाई कैसे होती थी, कैसे स्टैम्प लगाते हो? The ink paper was there, we put block on the paper. He started putting paper on the block. That was the reverse thing he did. That's why the printing became fast. Previously print होता था 1000 page book, आज सीट में करना यो राइट 760 में print हुआ. But that is with the block. Ink was right on the block. जैसे वो ठप्पा लगाते हैं ना, जैसे साड़ियाँ. That was the procedure of printing. He changed it. This press, that's why the press came. Name press came. This machine was used to make wine, grape wine. So he used this press and he started applying paper to the block. He started block to the paper. After that, his second contribution, and the major contribution, is type alloy. To make novel type, that is an entirely type alloy. That was his contribution. Basic contribution, he was the first printer. Before that, printing was there, but there was not a printing press. Printer was called by the king in their house. Given the facilities, they print the book at there and gone away. There was no printer shop. So that was the reason. Okay, if you talk about reason. Now, 2 minutes is enough. Not 5 minutes. Topic for Harshit is future of Indian printing industry.
Future of Indian industry. As you know, modern era is totally language, technology, or technology. So, if we have to
I got to.
thank you for your presentation. So, when you talk about IoT and some augmented reality, along with that, do you think you still have time? Do you think there are other areas where you can contribute, you can be as or we are can contribute more? Because you have time. I don't think your 5 minutes is enough. I think of the line. You should be the correct one. Other idea.
The next question comes to you is how, like, where you can found IoT in printing industry. Is there any application field there? Because from morning we are talking about AI, okay, and augmented reality. So is there any application of IoT in printing? You know.
Down the line in the printing industry, like what you said about the future of printing industry in India. How do you, as a student of printing engineering today, see yourself contributing to the success of this industry in India?
Current technologies in use in printing, like so we have few common technologies used in printing right now, like offset, silk screen, digital, letterpress, lithography. What do you think is going to be most relevant in the future for packaging? Out of all the current processes used in printing, like offset, silk screen, lithography, digital, letterpress, etc., what do you think is going to be most relevant in future for packaging? Most relevant for packaging.
Right. So when we talk about the printing industry, we know that when you talk about the future, there is a one
very common component or the term that we always heard, that hybrid printing. So what is the impact of that hybrid printing in our the printing industry in coming days?
Hybrid, impact of hybrid printing industry.
Yes.
First thing, in hybrid
By hybrid printing, then you can answer. Okay.
To get the questions for topics for Shadab Alam. Shadab, are you there? Shadab, please.
Drives by the UV or laser light. This is the main principle of UV printing. So, what is the future of this UV printing in the print environment? So, as we know, in today's market is the trend is the eco environment sustainability. As UV printing gives us quality, vibrant quality and sharp images. So it takes less time and it is easy for a printer to print quickly and fulfill customer demand. And also
Okay, first of all, thank you for a nice tempo. Okay, so you have covered like 3-4 points very promptly. I have just one question to you. You have told that in UV, as it is environmental friendly, so its VOC is less. So I am asking you, what is the drying procedure for this kind of UV inks so that this VOC is less? Do you have any idea?
Ma'am, actually UV printing is dried by the UV
Come across to make the VOC less.
Thank you for a very beautiful presentation. Maturity is there beyond here. So, UV, have you seen UV printing? And where have you seen UV? Can you distinguish between a UV?
Sir, we have visited the exhibition on the Miramana Prangan.
I ask you, so how do we dry? You think an answer. How do the ink dry? Does it dry by evaporation?
Evaporation.
With the evaporation, there is another process which is very important drying process by which it dries basically.
Another next.
First of all, thanks for the insightful presentation, Oishi. My question to you would be, you have highlighted numerous points about UV printing. Which of those areas would you, hold most important regarding UV printing's role in the packaging sector? You have highlighted numerous advantages and features of UV printing. Of those, which of those will you highlight, do you find the most important in the role of UV printing for packaging?
Sir,
Can you tell me about the two different types of UV curing technology available during lamps available? Can you name two different types of UV curing lamps available?
Hello. Yes. Thank you, Oishi, for that wonderful presentation. But in this questions round, I would like to ask a big technical question. So as my madam, Shifi madam has asked that what is the drying process for UV inks. So first of all, if I tell you that can you just tell me what is the process of photopolymerization? If you can recall that, I think the answer can that can be given by you.
मैं अच्छा तो बोलूँगा अगर टॉपिक अच्छा मिला तो, अगर टॉपिक तो आपने चुना है, ये टॉपिक है तो आप एक्सपेक्ट कर लीजिए। You are not giving the topic.
So I have to divide my lecture in three. So first of all, starting with the creator point of view. If anyone is a creator and want to start a want to entrepreneurship, then print on demand will be the best option for the business point of view. Then it's increased, as I have seen in the Google, that it's increased by 35% since last 4 years, and after the COVID, and the business. And if you want to set up print on, like if you want to set up a business on this kind of customization, you just need a
Sharath, your presentation was wonderful. You have provided a lot of good information regarding on-demand printing. Now I have a one question for you. Suppose I want 50 copies one book, and suppose I want 5,000 copy of that book, and I really want that very short period of time. Then what printing process that you really wanted to choose, and why?
It depends on the what
Copies or 50 copies?
if we have to 5,000 for then the offset will be the better option. But if we have 50 copies, because it's not like that we have to print this one.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Sharath. This is something similar. If I was going to invest in digital printing equipment, what would be the most critical factor for me to make my decision? If I was to invest in digital printing equipment to print books, maybe, for example, what would be the most critical factor for me to make that decision?
Most critical factor.
Critical factor for me to make my decision. Why should I take a decision to go for digital and not for offset?
The most so the cost is also a matter. Like if you want to set up a offset offset.
Okay. Shadav, your presentation was insightful. My question to you would be you explained print on demand quite nicely. What would you say print on demand is a printing process or a business model? And my question is not yet complete. If explain your answer with reason, right? Is this a printing process like print on demand? Can you print on demand in a offset environment? Or is this a business model that you can incorporate only in any specific type of printing?
There are various factors are there, na? But in case of the digital printing or the other which are available for the print of demand, but because the main thing is that we have to print less number of. Generally, customization is there. So we don't want the desktop.
Right. So basically, for you, the run length decides, which printing process to follow and which not. And fine. Thank you.
Is nice. Okay, you have covered 3 points, I think, 3 aspects, which is good. I was about to ask, what about the cost factor? That you have already answered by Krishnendu's question, so I'm not asking that too. So these print on demand, the most, as you have told, according to requirement, you are choosing the type of process, right? Mostly which kind of process is being chosen? Okay, it is conventional or it is electrophotographic? Which type of process mostly is used by on-demand printing?
There are some factors if you want to customize, for example, the customization process. I'm saying even I have seen there is a market of.
Thank you, Sharath. Just I wanted to ask one, if you answered it well. If you consider, you have considered cost a lot, but if you consider the quality of printing, which one would you choose?
I think, sir, maintaining the quality and.
Which one would you choose?
I go with quality, sir, because
Which process would you choose?
Okay, I will use the digital printing process, sir, for quality.
Yes, sir.
One thing I want to know from you, sir, what is your idea regarding the advantage for on-demand print? Like suppose I used to make some notebook or whatever it may be in 25 people in different name, in personalizing this. What is your idea about on-demand print for this customization?
For like for notebooks you are saying.
Alright.
Thanks.
Clear?
Just thanks.
We have with us Shadab Alam. Before we start, him to speak.
This is labels,
Labels, pouches, labels and
monocartons.
cartons. So labels is not the packaging. It's like pouch is the pouch packaging. Cartons is carton packaging. But labels are the information that is printed on those which are like sticked on the packaging material.
So I told you this was a big question. All three are part of packaging. But thank you very much. Well done.
Hello, viewers. Sad and Madam, Luther ji has asked very good questions to you. But when it comes to the packaging like food or pharmaceutical, we always heard one term, like aseptic packaging. Can you tell me more about that?
Aseptic.
So you are saying that you are using a certain type of plastic that gives you a full barrier, like it cannot contaminate your food product. So can you say that any plastic that can give you the full gas or vapor barrier? Do you know? Can you give me any names? Because I don't know anyone. That's why I'm asking.
Are you ready? I hope you are diploma. A big hand made because he is completing the degree. Bring a diploma, because diploma student completed the degree.
With this, I end my talk. Thank you.
Ranjan, you can ask the questions.
Okay, issue. Hello. Over. So you are talking about very much customized printing. Okay, yes, it's very common nowadays because we can get very quick printed material. But can you tell me that whether that customized printing, whether it can meet with printing standards, whether it can meet with very often or not?
Sorry, sir. Can you?
Whether that customized printing, whether that meet up with the printing standards like color management and all and that.
No, sir. When it comes to say batch processing, sometimes inks cannot be the same. When inks are used for the printing, it cannot be same for always for those customized print options. But
Sure.
yes, sir.
What is the most common usage of customized printing? The most common usage of customized printing. Where is it most commonly used?
Sir, for example, it is used in our report cards. It is used in say T-shirts where names are written, or in boardings where informations are given with greetings specifically to a person.
Hello. So, Vishwaroop, nice presentation once again. I would like to ask you that, like personalized printings are very common these days, as you rightly said, in T-shirts and cups and various other things. So, say for example, I take any random example. Say for example, in cups, right? If you want to inscribe personalized names, right? How would you go about printing them?
Which process I will use?
Which process you will use and how will you actually get that thing delivered? So when I print a cup for Vishwaroop, it should say Vishwaroop on top of that. Or maybe when I print a cup for Shubhajit, it should say Shubhajit on top of that. Which process will you use and how will you actually print those cards? That decided at the very last moment, right? So some kind of AI software would be needed, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
So
Fine,
AI softwares can help also in designing part whenever it comes.
Also in the
to last
designing part, right?
It gives very unique designs that can be suitable
So that basically you can take the decision on the run. While it is printing, you can take the decision at that time. Yeah, great. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishnu, for your nice presentation. I have one question. You have talked about customized printing by digital process. Okay. Now, what are the substrate characteristics that a digital process need to be having according to the uses of ink? Okay. The digital process is having a special kind of ink, right? So, what can be the surface characteristics of the substrate on which you are printing on?
Smooth surfaces only, not porous.
To be more specific, it would be
More specific on what?
Thank you, Mr. Ru. My question is already you have answered by equally that we are only talking about the printing part. But what happens before it? How do you process the image? Can you give us a brief idea? Say you are printing something in digital. So you, from the designing stage out to the printing stage, can you make a few steps? What are the steps needed from the designing to the printing stage? Intermediate software, some software will be grips or not? Next, can you come to some brief idea about that?
Yes.
Now we have with us Hilal Haq. Hilal Haq there.
That we can see the very hazardous type impact on environment. So it's this organic have some metal or metals and some.
Can you explain by what process offsetting is dry?
Sir, absorption and evaporation. Absorption and evaporation.
Okay. And what about the environmental impact?
First time, sir, it's come on substrate and it's set up.
এক ঘন্টা 19 মিনিট চার্জ নয়
Congratulations, Shada. Here with us we have the citation. So kindly please the audience. The Offset Printers Association has the honor to present before you Mr. Shomdi Kumar Sannal, who has been recommended by the awards committee as an eminently qualified person for the conferment of the Print Shri Award for the year 2024 in recognition of his exceptional achievements and performances for the upliftment and welfare of the printing and packaging industry. Mr. Shomdi Kumar Sannal is a multidimensional personality. He is an accomplished printer and has rich and varied experience in the printing industry. As a successful entrepreneur, he established his printing unit, Anima Printers, in the year 1975. His vision has manifested into a step-by-step, gradual but steady growth of printing and packaging sector of the region. With his vast knowledge and experience, he is instrumental in the development of and growth of printing and packaging industry of Kolkata and nearby areas. His activities and commendable endeavors towards generating the awareness about latest innovations and technologies in the eastern region of the country are unparalleled. He is instrumental in conducting the Eastern Print Pact under the aegis of West Bengal Master Printers Association. for the overall awareness and the benefit of the printers, especially from Eastern region. His contributions are appreciated by the people in print. Due to his commitment to the printing industry and services, he is recognized as a print leader in the eastern part of the country. A former Rotarian, Mr. Shandip Kumar Sannal dedicated his life for the sake of development and growth of printing and packaging sector in his region, with the sole aim to serve for the society. He takes body for Indian printers. He assumed technical seminars and workshops to educate the youngsters and to pursue Professor Kamal Mohan Chopra to confer Mr. Sannal with a shawl. As a token of appreciation for his years of service to the film industry, a shawl has been conferred to Mr. Sannal. Many congratulations, sir. Sir, kindly take your seat. Next, I would request Mr. Haraprasad Mondol. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mondol. Also, I will just the citation of Prince Shri Award given to Mr. Shandip Kumar Sannal. And finally, once again, I would request Professor Chopra to deliver, confer the plaque, the memento. For 2024 goes to Mr. Shandip Kumar Sannal. Prince Shri Award being given to Mr. Shandip Kumar Sannal. Big round of applause for this great honor. Thank you, everyone. Kindly take your seats. I would request Mr. Shandip Kumar Sannal to deliver his address to this organization.
My dear business, friends, and dignitaries, my heartfelt welcome to one all gathered today. It is complete great honor to be standing here by speaking to the lovely audience. Dedication, hard work, determination for so many years has made me feel enough to stand at the place. Not to thank each and every individual behind my success. Without their guidance and support, I would have never been able to accomplish such. Finally, this is an unforgettable moment this award is always. The tear of my heart, it will remind me that hard work.
Only appropriate or only appropriate. To recognize the talent. You will not give the due consideration to that talent. And I think we get over by answer to the students. That is it. We have seen Manya sir, his health is not good. His health is not properly working, and then day and night when system feedback and day is working. That is a dedication. Talking about dedication towards others, working for others. Come from Punjab. Economic told us only one thing. Sir, after that is first others, then myself. First saying, हे भगवान सबका भला करो मेरी शुरुआत मेरे से इसका दूसरा लगता है लगता है it will not give any recognition to areas like this. When we started this award, the first award was given to RIPT, knowledge agency, Sanamari. At that time,
সন্দীপ কুমার সান্যালকে যে আমরা পিএইচডি মানে প্রেজেন্ট করা হলো তার জন্য আমাদের অ্যাসোসিয়েশন খুব গর্বিত এবং আমাদের খুব ভালো লাগছে যে এই অ্যাওয়ার্ডটা পেয়েছেন আমাদের অনেক পুরনো মেম্বার এবং উনি অ্যাসোসিয়েশনের জন্য অনেক অনেক কাজ করেছেন এবং আগামী দিনও করবেন আশা করি কিন্তু খুবই আনন্দিত এই পেয়েছিলাম। নমস্কার।
Also now I would request Mr. Olympiad to say a few words. Mr. Odijit Dr. Secretary, kindly come up on the stage to say his few words of encouragement to our students.
All of your audience and the students present here. It was a great moment for WPA and us, all members of WPA. We have been present here to see with Mr. Sandeep Kumar Sambal receive the award from Mr. Kamal Mohan Chopra. It was very encouraging. We feel proud, and I think this award doesn't belong to Mr. Sandeep Kumar Sambal only. It is a great award for WPMP also. Otherwise, the whole program was quite fascinating. The energy and the energy of the students and faculty was quite overwhelming. Bas, that's all. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Doctor. And now I would request Mr. Olympiad to.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's though each সময়টাতে too less crowd, but in the morning there was a lot of people. But it's always a beautiful experience visiting RIPT, PT, because it's my second visit. Whenever I come, found it to be such a warm place. The students are encouraging, the teachers are so nice, and they are like my brothers and sisters now. So it's a brilliant occasion to be here, especially with Mr. Kamal Chopra, Professor Kamal Chopra, who has been around us and has been inspiration to everybody, not only here, all over the country, all over the world. He is a world-renowned personality. So I thank you, sir, for being here on behalf of Kolkata, that you are come here and give this opportunity after this Olympiad as well as the thing. Anyway, এই যে এখন যে আমরা যেটা চলেছি যে stipend আমরা every year we provide to all the students. So that happens on the 24th at the association, but this time since it's such delay and at that point of time it could not happen. So we are going to call three of your second to third year toppers on photography, on printing and on multimedia. So I would request Mr. Torun Ganguly, our president, to please come forward and provide.
Big round of applause for Tanish. Well deserved and many congratulations.
I would like you to speak a few words.
Next we have Shreya Longi of Multimedia Technology Department.
I want to Saurajit Dutta to come in.
Congratulations Shreya and best wishes.
Shreya, আমি চাইলে তুমিও তুলে নিও।
এটাই আমাদের শেষ বছর। দেখতে দেখতে 3 বছর কাটিয়ে ফেললাম মাল্টিমিডিয়াতে। আশা করব এভাবেই আরো আরো নতুন নতুন কিছু শিখতে পারবো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you so much.
Just want to give the announcement. Olympiad as well and a brilliant performance today. Many congratulations to you.
I think I told that with the honesty.
Thank you so much for this honor, and whatever I have achieved today just because all of my respective teachers, their guidance, their support, nourishes my knowledge also. So in future, I will definitely implement all my knowledge to the industry to serve the nation. Thank you.
Thank you. In the end, I must thank Professor Mundo because under his august
Thank you everyone.